Want to learn how to turn any layer cake into a super cute quilt just like this one hanging behind me? Let me show you how. Let's hop over to the cutting table and get started. To make this quilt, you're going to need a layer cake. I'm using this one called Mon Ami, right? My friend in French. Okay, you can use any layer cake you want. Layer cakes come with 42 10-inch squares. Okay, and you're going to cut them all exactly the same. We're going to be using all 42 squares for this pattern. You can actually snag yourself a free copy at my website, sterlingquiltco.com. It's called the Corner Square Quilt. Okay, so you're going to cut every square exactly the same. So you're going to start by first cutting it in half. 5 inches right down the middle, right? Line it up, 5 inches, cut. Boom. Then you're going to shimmy it one over. I'm going to turn this one, and we're going to cut him into 2 5-inch squares. So cut it in half one more time. Here we go. Boom. 5 and 5, right? And then the big rectangle, turn him to the side. We're going to cut him into a 9.5-inch rectangle. So 5 inch by 9.5 inch on your big rectangle. Chop that off. Now we have 2 blocks cut, and you're going to cut all 42 squares exactly the same. 2 5-inch squares and 1 5-inch by 9.5 inch. All 42. Okay, let me grab my design board and show you, right, how we're going to do each block. All we got to do is put this outside over here and then swap out the corner square, right? 2 blocks ready. Ooh, sorry. 2 blocks ready to sew. So let's go to the sewing machine and I'll show you how to piece these together. So to piece your block, first you want to put the 2 5-inch squares together. So we're going to put this one to there, squeeze this one over here. I'm going to take that one to there, and let's sew, right? Line up, line up. 1/4-inch seam allowance. There. Now, right down here, right, 1/4-inch seam, right down. Okay. Chop those apart. Okay, so now you want to sew the big rectangle to the side, right? So you want to press it kind of up and out. Finger press that one up. Take the big rectangle, go to this side, right? Press it up, big rectangle, go to this side. Sew down, sew down. All right, okay. Sew down the long side. 1/4-inch seam, just like with before. Same thing with the next one. Get those apart, right? As I said before, press it up and out, right? 1 block, right? And then push that one back, 2 blocks. Do the same thing for all 42 of your layer cake squares. And then I'll show you how to lay it out. Now it's time to lay out our quilt blocks, right? You should have 42 of them. We're going to lay them into a 6 by 7 layout. We're going to put 6 across by 7 down. So you're going to start with your corner square in the bottom left. And then we're going to put one top left, bottom left, top left. With the second row, bottom right. Corner square, bottom right. Then top right, bottom right, top right. Bottom right, top right. Continue laying them out. 6 across, 7 down. I always take a picture in the end before I take it off the design wall. You're going to sew first into horizontal rows, right? And then you're going to sew your rows together, and we'll have a quilt top. I'll meet you back with the full reveal, and you're not going to want to miss it. Here's another look at the original corner square quilt that was hanging behind me at the start of the video. Here's the one we sewed together. The whole time I was piecing this quilt top, this one movie quote kept popping in my brain. I'll leave you with this. Nobody puts baby in a corner.